live at 5. It's offer review. And so we're just going to talk about what is, in my opinion, pretty much garbage release method for Gambit. I have two big problems with the Gambit release method. One, and my main issue, is that there were no core offers at all, like the 675 power cores for an orb. A lot of free-to-play players were saving cores specific for this, and there's no cores. Basically, you've got a $35 or a $49 offer or a $100 offer, and then when you buy one of those offers, then there's a second or third $75 offer. And the problem is that it's not an efficient way of buying character shards because they're bundling in other things that you may or may not want. So in general, it's probably one of the least favorable, least player-friendly release methods for a character release that I've seen in a long time, especially because he's a fan favorite. A lot of people were waiting for him, and he's a 1-star unlock. And so I kind of joked around with this like last week. I was saying that for Tana it'd be $200, for me it'll be $100. And when I saw that there was a $100 offer, I was just like not even surprised for some reason. Feels very desperate on Scopely, Foxneck's Boundless part at this point. I wonder if their numbers are suffering and something like that, and it just seems a little bit underhanded, and without a doubt, it feels bad. So the other question that's been coming up, and it's like, I've had mixed feelings about the team so far. We're not really sure if it's going to be how useful Gambit's going to be outside of the Cosmic Crucible team, and the initial testing that's happened over the last day seems that not so much. His ping doesn't seem that good, and he lacks the focus. Now, as far as I go, I've been kind of lukewarm. I know I was really lukewarm on Dazzler and Phantom X, but Gambit seemed the most impressive of the three. But overall, I wasn't able to make an assessment. I think, the most of Reddit said that the content creators haven't even made videos about it. So right now, here's the point of it is I'm not wanting to put T4s on him right now. Looks like the T4s are very specific for Cosmic Crucible, and I want to see if if he's not going to have much use outside of Cosmic Crucible, how is he going to be the best and amazing? Is the team going to wreck? I almost at the point where if they're going to be, are they going to be able to counter Dormhold inside of Cosmic Crucible? I mean, I kind of feel at this point I'm going to be let down, and I'm not sure I'm going to want to do that unless they can. What's the point of this team? What's the point of this character if they're not going to be plug and play necessarily? He looked to be the most plug and play of the rest of the characters other than Rogue. And if they're not going to even be super amazing in Cosmic Crucible, then what's the point of doing the T4s on him all? So I'm waiting on to do the T4s. It looks like, if you're going to play him in Cosmic Crucible, you're going to have to do 3 of the 4, maybe all 4 T4s to get optimal thing, but for at least all but the basic. But even the basic looks like it's useful. So I'm not going to be putting any T4s on him until we get the complete team, which is Sunfire and Rogue, and actually get to play them in Cosmic Crucible. Also, it's kind of tricky to test teams, even Wakandans. We've got to play a little bit in Cosmic Crucible, but the team largely is being put on defense, but the team probably plays so much differently. We don't have a Cosmic Crucible practice mode or anything like that. So it's kind of frustrating. And speaking of Cosmic Crucible, I just want to talk about this real quick. There's a known bug inside of Cosmic Crucible, and I just want to bring to your attention. When you're playing against your opponent, if you look at the results screen at the exact same moment that your opponent is attacking you, it will show combat canceled. And this has happened to me where I said, I see combat canceled, and I'm like, cool, they lost. How did they lose that match? I was like pleasantly surprised. Then I come back and check an hour later, and the combat canceled is not there, and they actually won the match. And so this is a bug. Hopefully it gets resolved. But basically, if you observe and go into that results screen at the exact moment when your opponent is attacking you, it will show Cosmic canceled. But then when the match is actually resolved, the results might be different, in an hour or 30 minutes later. So just keep that in mind. Also, we finally got in-game notification. This was in the data mine last week. And the main thing about this is, we're going to get 4 characters, which we know, Rogue, Sunfire, and 2 Asgardians. It looks like it's going to be Mighty Thor, Jane Foster, and Valkyrie would be my best guess. And then we're going to get this new raid. So the real question about the raid, is it going to be something to replace Doom? Is it going to be an Apocalypse raid or a Gambit raid? I don't really know. And then secondly, are we going to get any relief from the Greek raids, or are they going to become obsolete? I think 4 weeks ago in the blog post, they mentioned streamlining raid content. Hopefully then the next patch, we will get some sort of sim button or maybe a wave 3 starting in nodes. I'm not really sure. Hopefully on blog post on Friday, we get some follow-up on this information. Next, we're going to talk about Beast. Wouldn't it be nice if Beast could clear debuffs from all X-Men? That would definitely make Gambit more viable, right? Maybe you can make the team work, maybe in the raids. I don't really know. We'll have to see. Gambit seems kind of slow outside of Cosmic Crucible. He's like 107 speed. He does have high damage, or he's like 19th in damage in the game, and he has high health. His health is like 4th in the game. The problem is that his speed is mostly tied to his passive in Cosmic Crucible, where he basically gets, 20% turn meter every time they take a turn. It's something crazy. So like a large chunk of his turn meter fills speed bar by 20% for this character at the end of any enemy turn. It's kind of an amazing ability and makes up for the fact that he's only 107 speed. So that is just an issue right there with Beast. Maybe that would make Gambit a little bit more palatable if Beast had the ability to clear negative effects with his special. Then, oh boy, this is going to be a rabbit hole tinfoil hat. And I just want to say, I mostly believe that the answer to this question is probably RNG and or confirmation bias. But I want to shed light on another possibility, and that has to do with patents and algorithms messing with the odds in the game. And this person is a math person, and basically what they're saying is that they're looking for the special unique piece that's used for Rogue and Gambit, the osmium, right? And he said that he got to 17 of 18 and the drop rates tanked, and he did all the math, right? So this was a thing in Galaxy of Heroes, and I want to explain and show some Reddit posts and a video that I did, because this was widely anecdotal evidence in Galaxy of Heroes that when you were trying to craft a piece of gear, let's say it required 50 pieces, when you got to 49 of 50 pieces, the drop rates tanked. Yet when you only had one of 50, you had better drop rates. And the idea was that maybe the drop rate on the particular item was 33%, like a third. And overall, the drop rate was correct, except that they boosted the drop rate when you didn't have a lot, but they tanked the drop rate when you got close to fixing it. But the overall drop rate was the 33%. Sounds like conspiracy tinfoil hat type of stuff. But the problem is this, and I did a whole video, and this really only applies to EA. But I want to read to you what the developer said when people like myself started making allegations of because EA had a patent. And this video, I'll link this video into the description. But this video is talking about a patent that EA had, and the patent is about dynamic difficulty adjustment. Now, the patent does say that they can configure the algorithm for different end results, whether that's engagement or monetization, and then they can also change it for different things. So the patent was kind of universal. I go into how the patent could be used for maybe this exact issue. Now, the thing is that this started coming up on Reddit, and the lead developer made a very interesting post. This is back when EA Carey worked there. She actually responded to these claims of, this is what you guys do. You guys are manipulating the odds. You guys are playing with your algorithm. And she said something interesting. She says, what does it say here? I gave myself an out because I have a lot of bosses. And this is something that we have been asked for regularly. And catch this. Many free-to-play mobile games do it. I can't speak to which ones. It's just considered industry standard, and the team does not want to do it. And then she goes on to say that if she was going to do some sort of dynamic difficulty odds, she would actually do it in the player's favor. And if you're getting screwed on your odds, they would give you a pity system. And she was just saying that other games do it. My boss is asking me to do this. So that's a really interesting thing when you got a math person on Reddit saying, I'm a stats guy. I've got a degree in math. And then he spells out the math on how he's getting screwed. It just makes you wonder. Again, just because they have a patent doesn't mean they do it. I don't know. I don't even know if this is provable. So this is, in my opinion, largely in a conspiracy thing. If you want to watch the whole video, the link to that will be in the description. Let's get to offer review. And like I said, I'm kind of feeling weird about Gambit. Kind of feeling weird about this whole team. Here's the thing about Cosmic Crucible teams. We've talked about this at length too here. In this game, there are hierarchies of teams of importance, and there's generally Arena is the most important, and largely raid teams are very, very important, right? And then there's two other game modes that are considered important: Alliance War and Cosmic Crucible. And I did a poll and said, which is more important to you? And it was, widespread. Most people say Cosmic Crucible was way more important. The rewards are better. And in fact, Alliance War has very obsolete rewards. So if we're basing the merits on a character, on whether or not they're good or not, I believe a Cosmic Crucible team is certainly better than a defensive war team or a offensive war team. I'm just not really sure if the Gambit himself is going to be useful outside of the team in other game modes. It's possible. We'll have to see. Rogue will probably. She's going to be a horseman, so we'll see that for sure. So it's hard to know until we get to do the whole team, right? It just really is. So we don't know. So here is the offer right here. Like I said, this is not really these are really not great offers. It's literally you're getting bundled in with this other stuff. But this offer really shouldn't be $49 if you're only looking for the Gambit shards. So it is what it is. I don't know. It's been kind of a mixed release, in my opinion. A lot of people are just kind of annoyed. It is what it is. Roland Rebel bundle. Fast track your progress in the Roland Rebel event and climb the leaderboards with this amazing deal. Here we go. This is not of interest to me. Also, I want to say that these disco balls are going to... Hopefully this event... that is running right now with Dazzler lines up almost exactly the same as the Spider-Woman event. It does look like it's a cut-paste event. I'm not sure if the math and the numbers are 100% the same. But again, for me, I'm not going to be purchasing any offers that have these disco balls. And they're not orbs. They're just points for the event. It's not an orb until the end of the month. And it's a month-long event. So it is what it is. We're just going to skip past all of that. And then this is the Gambit offer that is offered to you if, like I purchased... the $100 offer. And so this is a secondary follow-up offer. So you could spend, if you wanted to, $225, $100 plus $75 plus $50. So, and then that's it. And then what you'll have maybe you'll have a 4-star Gambit. Maybe if you got lucky, a 5-star Gambit. It just depends on what you get out of these orbs. All right, let's move on. Again, this is for Victory Blueprint. The Victory Blueprint event does have the very valuable ISO 4. I got to say, I upgraded Quake accidentally. I believe Dorky Dad upgraded Crystal accidentally. I believe Valley Flying upgraded Squirrel Girl accidentally. We're talking about the level 4. Now, I felt like an idiot, frankly, when I upgraded Quake to ISO 4. But every day, several people show me screenshots of them upgrading it accidentally too. And I can only say that it was my bad. I mean, I was mad at myself. I'm not mad at anything else. But it seems like this is a problem that other people are having. Anyways, this event is for those very valuable ISO 4 ions. It is what it is. 19,000. That right there gives you 24,000. That one right there gives 4,000. I'm not going to be purchasing any of that. This is a super expensive Red Star offer. I don't buy this. And then we're getting into the Gambit offers. So there we go. This is... there's an offer that has half as much gold for $10. It's 1 million plus 8,000 fragments or 4 gold orbs. This just kind of annoys me that you have to spend more to get. You spend 2.5 times to get whatever it is. So you just get double the amount. Not a fan of that. This is the super valuable piece right here. Superior tempered osmium. You need 61 of these to upgrade Gambit to max gear level in the orange ones. Also, we don't know what the 13, if you will, is going to be on Rogue. They've not announced that. It's completely possible that she will require a brand new one, just like Morgan Le Fay did. Or it could be the same one. We just don't know. Anyways, it is what it is. Let's move on. Trash, more trash. Not a fan of these. This is just super expensive. Basically, you can spend $80 to put an $80 upcharge to put the T4s on Gambit. These are for the T3s. There is from time to time, not today, there's a $5 offer for Legacy 2 orbs that gives significantly more. That offer is like typically $5 and it gives over 350 T3s. I always try to bring that offer up. If you're looking for T3s, that's a better deal than this one right here. Then we've got a ISO offer for Blue ISO for $20. I don't buy that. And then a lot of people are considering this right here. You can spend $180 and get 6,600 SBCs. I think a lot of people might look into this as a good deal because it's almost enough for a team. And some people are still having a severe SBC shortage. I was able to get the SBC offer, and I feel like I have an adequate amount of SBCs at this time, and I'm running more of a problem with Catalyst. But in general, other than that anomaly of an offer on the web store, they typically have not offered SBCs in this amount before. So it's worth looking at if you're a spender for sure. Augmented basic Catalyst offers. And so I feel like if you're doing raids and if your alliance is aggressive in the Doom raids, you should have an abundance of this. And then the bottlenecks are in different parts of the teal gear system. That's a big if. Like I feel like I don't need these pieces. I need other pieces. All right. This sometimes sells for $20. This is $14 to get Gambit up to war ready for Green ISO 4. Boy, there you go. If you're short on catalysts, there's a solution for you. I'm not going to be purchasing that, but how convenient, right? That they accidentally sold us a bunch of SCCs. A lot of people are having catalyst problems. Well, there may be a potential solution for people if you're dispositioned to spend. Pretty much a trash offer. Elite 4s. There was an offer a couple weeks ago for $10 for an Elite 4 and other items. So this is anchor pricing. And then Elite 5s, there was an offer a couple weeks ago for $25 for an Elite 5. And $35 is anchor pricing. So I don't know. I don't buy those. I think that is it for all the good offers. We're going to scroll down to the bottom and see if there is we have to see if there's what are we looking for? We're looking for these one core offers. There was one 2 days ago. So you kind of have to break your fingers and scroll all the way down the bottom. Let's toggle over to the free to play account and see if there's anything over there we're talking about. First things first, there's an offer right here for preparing for Phoenix. Phoenix was happening yesterday. Congratulations everybody that unlocked Phoenix. Also, congratulations to people getting Dormammu. I think the number is up to almost 3,700 people that have Dormammu. About 700 people unlocked Dormammu last week alone. So I believe that Dormammu has been largely a very exclusive character, but people now are starting to unlock him more frequently, and I expect that tradition, that path to continue going forward. So people are unlocking Dormammu. Congratulations if you just unlocked Dormammu. Right here, this is for unlocking Phoenix, 150 Villain Mystic controllers, super trash, pretty much trash, barely usable in my opinion. And so, but if you need it for Phoenix, I get it. I don't think we have any other offers worth talking about. Let's just scroll down real quick. We're going to skip over all the duplicate offers. Offers have been somewhat uneventful. And, I feel like this Gambit release has really felt bad for a lot of players, specifically with not having the option of cores. It just feels bad. And if you really wanted to get Gambit, and then on the flip side, I hate to even bring this up, there's a lot of people that are annoyed that they can't max out Gambit. I'm just saying, I've heard this complaint. Some people are just mad that there's not even enough offers. So it just seems like they've kind of made everybody upset. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.